Hello, welcome to Unboxing Alyss YouTube channel with our Purple Fox that unboxes things. I'm of course Alistair Frost, and today we're going to finish out the month of February with more dice, all the dice, all the time. Okay, not all the time, but this video we are going to be covering probably my favorite dice creator that I've covered on this channel, Smelly Bones, or I think they're called like Studio Woe also. I don't know why they have two names, but that's fine. So I've unboxed them on my channel before. They've had one other Kickstarter, to my knowledge. I don't think they've had anything on Indiegogo, but their whole claim to fame is scented dice, which unfortunately you cannot get the full experience just watching from a video. I'm sorry about that. When they come out with Smell-O-Vision, let me know. Until then, I will just try to describe the sense as best I can. That's all I can do. But yes, we're going to cover Smelly Bones. I'm very excited to do this. I actually have used these dice a couple times. Like playing in person with my Friday group, I was actually able to play with them a couple weekends where I was down there doing something else. Normally I play with them online. I'm actually going to be doing that later tonight. But it's a lot of fun. It's way more fun when you can play in person, and I can show off my scented dice. Let's get into it. Nope. Dang it. Crap. Okay, opening a box shouldn't be this hard, but apparently it is. There we go. I should probably just dump all these out. No. Okay. I will go ahead and show you guys the dice, and I'll take pictures of in regular and bright light. For these dice, again, their claim to fame is more scent, not sight. They still look amazing. They still look really pretty, but I am less worried about if these dice didn't look exactly the way they should, which they actually do, but when your claim to fame is scent, that's what I'm going to be focused on. Yeah, we're just going to dump. Okay, do that. Yes, all right. Oh, okay, these all have bookmarks too. I forgot about that part. That's going to be fun to unbox because they're really thin and I have big paws. I think that's it, though. I don't think there's like a... No? Okay, I was looking for like a shipping form or something. It's not in there. Go away. All right. So I guess, how am I going to do this? Because there's a bookmark for each of these dice. I guess I can try and pair them together, but I can't see very well. Who am I looking at? I think this is vampire wine. Maybe? Perhaps? I don't know. That's probably not going to work because I can't read these without opening them all up. I probably should have done that beforehand. Let's start by getting these out of the bubble wrap. They need to stay there to help preserve the scent, but for the sake of this video, they need to go away. So I can get all of these out of their bubble wrap. No. Okay, there's two. And there's next. Dang it, I closed these last time I opened them. Okay, they're not that hard to open, thank God. 3. If I do this, I should be able to see them better too. 4. And nope. Okay, 5. And we did get a couple like food scents this time, which was really cool. I was really hoping for that. The first scents were really nice. I think the sweet tobacco actually ended up being my favorite, despite not really liking it when they announced the Kickstarter. With the last campaign, I bought, I think, Nature's Embrace and Clean Linen, or whatever the heck it was called. And because the others didn't sound all that interesting, but I went ahead and bought them later, which cost me extra money. Don't do that. And the sweet tobacco actually ended up being my favorite. And it sounded like it was going to smell like cigarettes. So I think in the Kickstarter, people asked, is this going to smell like cigarettes? And they're like, no, it doesn't smell like cigarettes. So some of these kind of smell really interesting. I mean, I know what they're supposed to smell like, but like the sweet tobacco was a lot, I don't know, it's just way sweeter than I thought it would be. So we'll go through these and I will give you my thoughts. And I'll try to pair them with these bookmarks if I can. Hang on. Blueberry pie. Mummy Scroll. Sweet. Okay. So we'll start with Mummy Scroll because that is the first bookmark I'm looking at. Oh, this would be fun. So, whoops. No. You know what? Let's just do all the bookmarks first because I forgot I have to take my paws off to do the dice. So we'll go with Mummy's Scroll, which is supposed to smell like old books. There's the bookmark. We've got, crap, no, picking up 3 of these. Cemetery Soil. I have no idea why that was a choice, but it was. I believe Blueberry Hag is next. Yes, that is a very ugly hag. Which is sad because it's a very nice smelling set of dice. It's really, really nice. We've got Pumpkin King. Oopsie. There we go. There's Pumpkin King. And we've got Vampire Wine. Something I said earlier because I thought that's what I grabbed. And maybe I did. I don't know. I can't see. There's Vampire Wine. So now we have the bookmarks out of the way. I'll just put those over there because I will knock them over if I don't. I'm just going to start grabbing things. So this one is, crap, Cemetery Soil. It's my least favorite of the 5. Excellent. Oh my God. Come on. Okay. So they look, I don't know what they look like. I can't tell. Let's open these up and get a whiff. Oh, God. Yep. Smells like dirt. Exactly what it smells like. These dice, I can't tell what color they are, but this is what they look like in the tin. And this is where my paws come off. So say goodbye to my paw, or at least my right paw. Go away, paw. And I'll pick up the D20 because it's biggest. I can't tell what color that is. I think it's like green and black. That would make sense, being cemetery soil. But I'll try to. The 6 did not want to come out. Move that over there. So this is what cemetery soil looks like. Yeah, it's basically just greens, browns, blacks. Makes sense. Again, these are all very pretty dice, but their claim to fame is going to be their scent, which, yeah, I can smell that. Ow. I have very sharp teeth. But yeah, they smell like dirt. That's definitely my least favorite. I do not know why this was a choice, but it was. So put those. I guess we'll put the finished sets over. We'll just, nah, there we go. Nah. All right. We'll put the finished sets over there. I'm not going to bother putting them all back in their spaces. That'll take too long. Oh, I will put the cap with it, though. There we go. All right, next we have Blueberry Hag. Excellent. Which, again, does not sound like it would taste or smell good at all, but it really does. It's a blast of blueberries, and it's really, really nice. I'll open it. Yeah, blast of blueberries immediately. I will tell you, it is very... Things smell weird when you open all of these together and put them on a table because you're smelling blueberry, cinnamon, or the pumpkin vampire. It's just a mess. It really is. It's also hilarious to me. But here are the Blueberry Hag, and again, it's blueberry. It's exactly how it sounds. Dang it, 2 of them. The 6 never wants to come out. I don't understand that. There's somebody else in there too. There we go. Okay, so the Blueberry Hag is surprisingly green. I would expect more blue, though they could be blue and it just could be my eyes and the lighting. But they look green to me, and the numbers are kind of a purple. So here is our Blueberry Hag. I'm pretty sure you guys can see that. I think there was a video where it might have been the MFF merch video where I didn't push the camera out far enough so you guys didn't see half the stuff. I'm sorry about that. But you should be able to see this because I did test it. So we got some greens and purple lettering. But that's Blueberry Hag. It's amazing. And I want to eat them. And no, do not eat these guys. I believe that's like all over their website too. For the love of all that is furry, don't eat our dice. Despite how nice they smell, do not eat them. They do not digest well. They're practically kidney stones. Don't do that. Our next one is Pumpkin King. Dang it. Oh, where's the... Oh, here it is. Yeah, let's just do that. Put them in order so I can take a picture of them in order too, so I know what order to do things when I edit. So Pumpkin King. Sorry if you hear me sniff things, that's how I have to sniff in the suit. It's kind of weird because in the first set, I think I just brought them here and I was hit with a scent. So I don't know if these aren't as scented. I don't know. They still smell very nice and the scent is very strong. But it's pumpkin. It's like kind of like a pumpkin pie or like pumpkin spice, which is all over the place in the fall. So many people love pumpkin spice. I shouldn't say that because I like pumpkin spice. So again, lovely scented dice. We're going to flip them over, and two of them are, again, not going to come out. It's always the 6 and the one next to it, which is like, I think an 8 or a 10. What are you? You annoy me. It's a 10. Yeah, the 10 is going to be difficult. But so for the, I almost said blueberry head, Pumpkin King, we have some oranges, a very like kind of darkish orange mixed with probably like browns, I think, which kind of makes sense. It's, you know, spice. I think the letters are green. I'm not sure where green comes from. Maybe it's an evil pumpkin. Let me go look at the. Yeah, I could have done this like. Okay, so with like I'll hold this up. I did the other two, but so you see the green in there. You see maybe that is purple, and I just can't see very well, but like the purple and the green, and bits of like orange in there. So it does work. I'll briefly go back to Blueberry Hag, which is here. What color was that? That's Cemetery Soul. Blueberry Hag was green and had the purple lettering. So the hag herself is green, so that does make sense. I guess these are more to match like the character and less to match like what they smell like, because like blueberries just blue. You can put like blue and black together and that would probably work, but that's not working. And for Cemetery Soil, where is that? Oh, there it is. It's, I believe that was like blacks and greens, maybe brown for the soil itself. We're seeing like I guess a dead lady with like green hair. So checks, I guess. So those seem to match really, really well. And the Pumpkin King matches very well if you look at like the Pumpkin King himself. So let's go ahead and get him all situated. And this is already running and I hate it. 2, 3, where's the camera? Okay. So after Pumpkin King, we've got Mummy Scroll, which is supposed to smell like old books, which that was another what the heck or why for me. But I guess there's more people that like the smell of books than I do, or than I thought. My friend Jello Dancer, who actually does my podcast, I will get to the podcast at the end, but I'm in a podcast with some people, and Jello Dancer actually loved the scent of old books. When these arrived, I was actually recording. It was like sometime last year. I was recording the podcast with my friends, and I just could not wait because these dice had come like the hour before they had showed up to record our podcast, actually right here at this table. And I just had them smell them all, and I was like, I don't understand the old books. He's like, I like old books. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. And I know for sure with My Little Pony, Twilight Sparkle's all about books. So there are definitely people and mythical characters that like the smell of old books. But I'm basically smelling paper, and it's not the musty-ish smell that I thought it would be. It has kind of a sweet smell. It's very interesting. Yeah, I can hear. I can taste the. Oh my god, I can't. My senses. I can smell the paper element in it, but again, it's not like a musty old library, which some people might like. That's not really what I'm a fan of. So it's a sweeter taste than I thought it would be, and that's actually really nice. But we'll dump these out. Darn it. Again with the 6. And this time I think it was the 8. The 8 gave me trouble. Oh, or the 10. Oh, the 10 actually. Was the other one the 12? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Does not matter. I grab them all out, or put them all out. It actually reminds me of like beer, or like the color. Let me grab the 20 because it's the biggest. So it's a very amber color, and it's got some, it looks like foam to me, like at the top of like a beer, most like carbonated beverages. But it has that amber color, but it's got like a little bit of like a whitish cream solid. It's not as transparent as the amber color. So I can see it. Just it's very interesting. But it reminds me more of beer, though it definitely doesn't smell like beer, which makes me happy. I greatly prefer this scent over like actual beer because I do not like beer at all. And I think what are these? I think the numbering is black, but I can't tell. So you can see that. And here are all of them together. If you can see that. And I'll go ahead and grab the mummy scroll again. There he is. Maybe the note letters are blue. I think the letters are actually blue. Because looking at the mummy, you see the gold everywhere in his headdress, in his, I don't know, beard thingy, I don't know what that's called, and his necklace. And there's whiffs of like blue everywhere. So it's most likely blue and not black. I just can't see very well. Okay, this is the way I could have done this along with the bookmarks. I didn't think I'd be able to see the bookmarks very well, so that's why I just buzzed through them first. That is the mummy scroll. Oops. Crap. And I'm only so short, or I'm only so I can't reach, so that's just got to sit there. And the fast one, the final one is vampire wine. Oh, it says vampire kiss. That is not right. Nope. Thank you. So I think these dice are actually really pretty. I do like the way these look. The others more go with the entity, I guess, that they are named after, but the vampire does that too. But I just really think the colors are pretty. So that's how I felt about Nature's Embrace, which was a very like foresty green, and it had like specks in it. Like I don't know if they were gold or not, but they had like sparkles in them. And the clean linen or whatever the heck that was, I don't think it was. It smelled like clean linen. I don't know what it was called, but it was like Healer's Embrace or something like that. But it was kind of whitish, and I think it had like gold lettering. But I think it also had sparkles in it. So I think the vampire line also has that. Well, let's go ahead and I'll sniff it first. Yeah, that's another sweet scent, which wine can go either way. Some wines are sweet, some wines are semi, some are dry. If you are old enough to drink, you will probably know that. I'm not a big drinker. I actually have a bottle of wine in my refrigerator that I bought, I think, literally last year. And it's still half there. It just takes me forever to drink wine or any alcohol for that matter, because I am on Weight Watchers and I don't like drinking my pints. So it just kind of sits there. So like I have a glass when I'm gaming every once in a while. I have not been doing that much at all lately because of trying to prep my house so I can move. As you can see, I'm still in the same place. I didn't move, but so yeah. I do prefer wines over like beers or things like that, but I'm definitely a sweeter wine person, and so this appeals to me. It really does. It's a very, very lovely scent, and let's go ahead and dump it out. The 6 again. I think this is the 12 next to it. Yeah. So this one, wine, well, again, wine comes in different like forms. So, but this is a red wine, and which makes sense. Vampire, vampires drink blood, so you go red wine. You find the D20, but it's just a very deep red color. I think this one has sparkles, but I can't tell. I'm not sure. I'd have to see. You'll see it in like the pictures and everything, and I'll see it in edits because I can't see right now. But very, very pretty. And I think the numbers are some kind of yellowish. So let's put these out, and you can see the vampire wine. And I will go find the corresponding. There it is. So here's the corresponding bookmark of a vampire dude with, it looks like blood, of course, because vampire. And like swirly bits are yellow, so that's where the yellow comes from. But there's the vampire wine bookmark again. And it matches the dice really, really well. And I'll just leave them there because who cares? That's it. That's only 5 sets. That's all they do. Again, I was smart enough to get all 5 sets this time, and I'm really happy I could bring them to you. I know you guys can't smell them, unfortunately. I assure you, they are very strong. My old ones that I remember when they did the first Kickstarter, they still smell perfectly fine, and they should keep that scent as long as you keep them in these tins. So once I'm done and I'm done taking pictures for the edits and everything, so for the pictures you're seeing now or in the past, I will be putting those back in the tin, and I'll be filling the tin back in these, and that will be going back in wherever. Oh, I threw the bubble wrap on the floor, but I repackaged everything the way it was, the way it came out, just to try and preserve that smell even further. So, and that's what they recommend. So, like with oh god, what's his name? Sam Zhao and his like dice vaults. These are sets that will never be in those vaults because they have to be in the containers they were shipped in. So, yes, that's it. Of the 5, my favorite is probably going to be the Blueberry Hag. It's a really, really nice scent. Just makes me hungry just smelling it, and I love it. I'm kind of gonna lean towards the like food scents. So Blueberry Hag, the pumpkin is also really, really nice, and I do like the vampire wine. But I will say the Mummy Scroll also smells really nice, despite I absolutely didn't think I'd like it, but I do. The only one I'm not super crazy about is the Cemetery Soul because I assure you it smells like dirt. That's what it smells like. That's what you're going to get hit with when you smell it. If you are into dirt, cool. I am not. I can actually see someone being into that. Not into dirt, you know what I mean. But like if you are big into like gardening or something or you're an outdoorsy person, which honestly I consider myself to be. I really do like nature. I think I'm more into like the nature's embrace where you're smelling like the plants and everything as opposed to the dirt. So like you do you. As I did in the first video, I highly recommend Smelly Bones Studio Whoa, whatever they call themselves. Please go out and get these. I have not seen any other scented dice ever. Like obviously their first set, but beyond that, I've never seen another company make these, and I think they are really cool. They are really well made, and they are not crazy expensive. For the Kickstarter, I think they were $20 a piece. If you bought the set, I think it was 80. So the price might have gone up a little bit since it's not a Kickstarter now on their site, but you'd have to check and see. But yeah, A plus all the way. Only thing I absolutely hate is the fact that they take so long in between campaigns. Make 5 more, release them so I can throw money at you. Do it now. Okay. I'm tired, as I am after every video, so let's wrap this up. You guys know the drill. If you like what I do, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. I did it. For the month of March, provided I have time to do videos, things are kind of getting crunchy with gross, but yeah, with the house stuff. I am just getting not consulting, contracting started. So there's going to be a lot of work done at the house. Obviously not this house, my house, but I still need to often sit there and while people are working. I'm trading some of that off with my mom. Oh my God, my mom is an angel and I love her. And she and my dad have been with me every step of the way for this process. But even with their assistance, and my dad's helping with handyman stuff, we've replaced faucets, we've replaced outlets, we just did some ceiling tiles, we just got a vent set up so the basement bathroom will have the electrician can come and install that. There's been a lot going on. So I do still plan to have 2 videos in March, like I have 2 videos every month. Things may change. I'm hoping the end of March is when I actually move. So we'll see, but right now I'm going to say I will have them, and they are going to probably be for Sona Pins. So thanks for Sona Pins 2 years back, because that's where I am right now. That was, I believe, D&D related. It was all like D&D themed throughout the year. So I do not know what the first 4, January, February, March, April were. We'll find out when I get in the video, but they will be D&D themed. And so I will go back to Persona Pins, and I will try to do probably 3 months this year of Persona Pins to clear out the 2023, I think, shipment. So yeah, the 2024 shipment was like kid core, cottage core things. I don't understand those styles, whatever. But that will probably be last year or next year. And I've actually stopped Persona Pins for this year Big part of that is because house purchase, and I'm poor now between house purchase and Reno and everything. So I'm stopping for Sona pins. They did nothing wrong. Sai has done nothing wrong. They still have awesome products. I'm just kind of stopping the Patreon for this year. Well, I guess I'll get January because I didn't stop it fast enough. But for the rest of the year, I just do the $1 pledge. I'm hoping to go back into them in the future, but for now, I'm just going to halt it. But again, nothing wrong with Persona pins or Sai. They've always been rock stars. So, but just for March, I will be going back to Persona pins and we'll be covering some D&D some D&D themed pins. So until then, I'm gonna shower because I smell gross, and I'm getting my brand new Hell of a Boss like hoodie, all gross too. I got it from Stylish Call. If you love the show, definitely check that out. This is a very, very nice hoodie, though it fits better if you were a guy. That's okay. So, oh, also before I go, I should have done this in the last video, and I did not think about it. But I mentioned earlier in this video that I record a podcast here on this table. The podcast is called Every Pony Should Pony Pony. It is a podcast where we rewatch, review, and just have like general silliness, and we kind of go through all of Friendship is Magic. We are doing 2 episodes every session, and it's myself, my friend Jello Dancer, who started this, and then my friend Pink Sands. Please check us out. I will put that link in the description. It is on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify. If you are a My Little Pony fan, please check us out. If you're kind of curious, definitely check us out. If you are at work and need something to listen to while you do work, check us out. So, I almost forgot to say that. Added it in the end. Did it. I did it. All right. Until March, I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.